Hey, guys.
It's Friday night, and I feel all right. The party's here at Rooster Teeth.
Now you
Keep
got
going.
a song.
Now available on iTunes.
My white guy dance.
No.
Torrian Crawford.
That's your white. Can you do your white guy dance one more time? Oh, the Macarena. Good God.
Okay.
It's not a.
What a start!
Welcome to the Death Battle cast, guys. We are the cast and crew of Death Battle. I'm Ben. I play Wiz.
I'm Nick, and I write for Death Battle.
I'm Torrian. I animate for Death Battle.
And sing. And I'm Chad, and I play Boomstick. Hi.
Yes, I do sing.
And big shout out to our sponsors for this week's episode. We got Dollar Shave Club and Blue Apron.
Yay.
Both
guys.
of them.
Man.
We love these guys.
Thanks.
So
Popular.
more information about them in a bit. So guys, how y'all doing? Except for, I mean, aside from
Whoa!
sing song.
Hold on.
You don't care about
What-
my well-being?
I said aside from Torrian's sing-songiness, how's everybody else doing?
Yeah.
Jeez.
We jumped on that too quickly.
Yeah.
Man.
Like, you let me finish my sentence
No.
before you
Don't take too long.
No,
That was
condemn him
already-
as early as we can.
That was ready to attack you.
You
I know.
You did it first.
All I said was whoa.
We jumped to your aid.
Because I thought I was on a roller coaster.
All right.
It's the last time I'm backing you up.
Well,
This is a fun start.
yeah, this is
to
great.
This week's episode.
This is great.
And now we have to, speaking of weird things going on, we have a really weird community battle.
Yeah.
So
well,
this may have been a mistake.
That you made.
Great idea in
maybe
theory.
we'll see.
Oh.
We'll see what the
We'll
results
see.
say.
We'll see. So every week on this show, before we get into discussions about the death battle, which Sephiroth versus Vergil is coming out next week.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Season finale of Death Battle Season 4, which has been one hell of a season to work on. Second season that we've done the two teams project thing going on with you and your team working on one episode while Sam and his team is working on an episode at the same time, which has produced some pretty good episodes.
Yeah.
I do say so myself. I know that feels weird to say, but
Everybody go watch Power Rangers vs. Voltron like just 10 more times.
Please.
Please.
It was really,
That was my favorite episode this
It
season.
was really expensive.
yeah.
It
was
might have been my
worth it.
favorite episode
Oh, yeah.
this season.
But it was worth it. But I hope you guys enjoy Sephiroth versus Vergil when it comes out next week. We will discuss a little bit about that later in the show today. But before we get to that, we have a community death battle. And every week we do this, we make up a matchup and we throw it to you guys to come up with who you think would win. And you can submit your answers and reasons why you think on Twitter using hashtag DeathBattleCast. And last week, we decided on
Was Sephiroth?
something.
It was
and
Sephiroth,
Cloud.
Sephiroth and Kratos fused together.
Yes.
Kratos
Yes.
versus Cloud and Bayonetta fused together.
That's right.
Cloud and Netta.
That's right.
You're very proud of that one.
You remember that way better than I do.
Yeah.
Proud of
Like,
that.
I, did-
So I'm jumping to your aid.
I literally came into the studio today thinking like, okay, we got Death Battle Cast today.
What did we do?
Crap was the community death battle? Like I didn't even remember until I looked at the rundown. I was like, oh right, we did the stupid one.
Hey,
Stupid.
hey,
Come on.
hey.
Come on.
We'll see.
Come on.
We'll see. What,
There's no I in team.
We'll see. No, but there's a me. All right, let's see what you guys had to say about Team Cloud and Netta. I think is the first one.
First up is Dude Blade X. Cloud can already beat Sephiroth, and Bayonetta outclasses Kratos in terms of power and abilities. But of which time in an Omni-slash later, and Kratos is already split.
Ooh, which time? Good call.
Good points, good points.
So Cloud did not beat Sephiroth. His team did.
Yeah, I mean, he was part of the team. He contributed.
In Advent Children, he beats him pretty handily one-on-one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just, you've been researching this
Yeah,
for like
I guess.
weeks.
Don't you tell me what I do and do not know. All right. Then we have Rich Effin Wisniewski, who says Cloud beats Seph, so it basically comes down to Bayonetta versus Kratos. I don't think Kratos or Seph have a counter for her time powers. If Cloudnetta uses Quadcast with the time magic or Quadcast and with summon while time is stopped, the fight ends instantly.
Pretty good arguments.
Yep.
It's pretty solid. Maybe we should.
You know, when I threw Bayonetta in there, because I was feeling like whoever we had originally, I didn't think could stack up against Kratos. I wasn't thinking about Bayonetta's time stuff at all. That's gonna be an
So,
interesting part
how
of
many
this.
responses do you think we've got for Kratos? None. None. So, but we do have one for one other character who was kind of thrown in at the last minute.
Okay.
Toric. Let's bring that up.
Toric?
Toric?
Remember when we fused last week? Oh, we got two. Michael Young says, calling it now, it's Torrianic. The fusion is just way too OP. No prior explanation needed. They just win. That's it. I agree.
Oh my
I saw this fan art come
Look
in
at the
this past
outfit.
week.
Stay calm, stray homo cats. I'm about to steal Blue Christmas.
What is this? I have so many questions.
Because we compared his blue suit last week to the Grinch.
Right. Oh, okay. Man, I look comfortable.
You,
Comfortable?
both of you. So are you saying you look comfortable with Nick's body merged into you?
Oh, it's Nick's body.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
just looks,
it's us fused together.
And they even kept the
it just
little.
looks like some child that dressed up.
Dude, if we fused, we would never. We would just be talking about fighting games literally nonstop.
Yep.
That's all we would talk
To
about.
ourselves,
Oh, God.
like they do in like when
Yeah,
Vegeta
Now
and
here's the question.
Goku
You
fused.
guys would be fused would be really into fighting games, but would you be good at them?
I don't
Oh,
think
no,
so.
no, not at all.
I don't
We'd
think
be
so.
terrible. Just as bad as we are now.
We'd struggle. We'd struggle with
We'd think we're good.
decisions.
I don't think you guys play any of the same characters. Like, there's no cross. Like,
No,
you
not
have to
really.
like.
Would there be some kind of like split personality thing going on? Like I gotta play this character. I gotta play Saberwolf. Oh, I gotta play.
I feel like our
Mira.
character would
Oh
just-
no! It is, you
feel
end up
like-
picking somebody in between instead.
I feel like a character would just stand there. Because I'd be like, oh, he's not gonna see this ridiculous option coming. And Nick's like, no, don't do that. Do the same.
Play patient.
Just see our character just struggling with itself.
It ends up just hitting itself. It's like,
It's like, that animation's not even supposed to be in the game. How's the character just punching itself?
dude, speaking of fighting games, Capcom Cup happened, was it last weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so like Tori and I went to lunch yesterday. And I was like, oh yeah, I know I haven't watched anything. I was gonna go look it up. And then I got the like full play-by-play, like Torrian shoutcasting me everything that happened as we're driving to Chipotle. I mean, like at the top of his lungs, and he's telling the story, and like I felt like I got the whole experience just through Torrian.
It's so good. You should have watched it. Man,
Should've.
RD. The underdog.
There he goes.
The underdog. Who is this kid?
He's like 19 years old, isn't he?
He is 18 years young.
18 years young.
Tokido, the Evo champion.
I know you
The
said
one everyone's watching.
I know you said the Evo champion. It sounded like you said the evil champion.
Evo champion. However you want to
Just
look
some.
at it. He plays Akuma. He stands like Akuma. This is his year. Double win.
So guys, who do you
Welcome
think
to the
wins
fighting game podcast.
the community death battle
He lost.
between?
Cloud and Etta and
Literally
Kratos.
I think clearly Cloud Netta wins. It was a a pretty overpowered matchup, and the fusion thing was kind of not working out. So we've learned from
This
our
time.
mistakes.
This time. It worked out great last time.
Well, last time because we had Kermit involved.
I know, it was great. It's
If we do a fusion matchup, we got to do something silly like
got to be
that.
Muppets.
Fozzie
We got
Bear.
Anyway, this community battle, I think the obvious winner is Toric. Best points were brought up.
I know. His costume looks so good.
Yeah, the fan art was stellar, and that's who I.
I mean, the argument for Tornik was it just wins. He just wins.
yeah, so you can't argue that.
I mean, I guess you can't.
Oh no! I just thought about this. That means you're gonna be evil.
I'm gonna be evil.
Yeah, because I'm evil by default.
Would that?
If you
No, this would
fuse-
make it a
no.
very conflicted character.
Nah.
No.
You think your evilness will just
You think-
overpower?
Yeah.
I don't know. Nick's like the best person in the world, so like I
It's
think
just
that's
like
gonna counter your
Anakin.
evilness.
Like, and the evil overpowered him. And he became evil.
So I'm.
He got tricked into becoming evil.
I can just trick Nick.
You're Emperor Palpatine.
you need to go watch The Man with Two Brains. It's a movie with Steve Martin back in the day.
Dude.
It's really funny.
Torian acting and dressed up as Emperor Palpatine would be hilarious. Just like,
I'm about
evil
that.
cackle, like shooting lightning out of his fingers.
I'm about that.
Oh yeah.
I can see
So
that.
you're pretty much Anakin, and you become evil.
And then you I don't understand how the fusion works into this.
Well, it gets some point to where like a bad guy and a good guy have to come together just for this moment to beat a bigger bad guy.
Thor and Loki.
You're
teaming
just
up.
gonna slowly make Nick compromise until he's evil? Is that
It's gonna be like every character in Fast and the Furious. They're clearly international criminals, but they're like, I'll join the team of international criminals, even though I'm a cop. It's good.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. That's
what
exactly what this is like. We're exactly like the Fast and the Furious. I agree.
I mean, when you watch Death Battle Cast, is that not the first thing that comes to your head?
Yes.
See?
Vroom, vroom. Family. Cars.
You got to shift when there's no more gears to shift.
Yeah. I do have a challenger.
secret
Mine
gear?
doesn't shoot whips out and stuff at people, but you know.
It should. It should.
Okay, well that was
interesting.
That was
we'll
fun.
do better.
yeah. I hope you guys got some good ideas for the community battle this week.
Oh, I did.
Lord knows I don't have any.
And if you don't have any good ideas for some products around the house, I do, and I will share them with you now. With Dollar Shave Club. Not my strongest segue, but you give and you take.
We'll forgive you this once.
Thanks. All right, so listen, you guys have heard us talk about Dollar Shave Club a whole bunch. They've been a great sponsor for the show, and we love their products from their super high quality razor, and then also the Dr. Carver shave butter, which, again, if you didn't hear about that, it's awesome because it's clear and you always see where you're shaving. It's a fantastic thing that I don't know why everyone didn't adopt much earlier. Well, here's the deal. I'm here to tell you that you can get even more Dollar Shave products to work into your daily routine. So they make products for your hair, face, skin, shower, everything you need. They have me looking good and feeling amazing. I felt that was very pompous. I probably shouldn't have said that. But you guys, you're all beautiful and you can become more beautiful with Dollar Shave Club. They probably don't endorse that, but I'm going to say that. So you can hold me to it. Listen. But what's great is it's all their own original stuff. They only use the finest premium ingredients, and they deliver it to you just like they do their razors. It's no more annoying trips to the store, cruising up and down aisles, looking at shelf upon shelf of what the hell is that and what do I do with it? So I use Dollar Shave Club for just about everything. They've got me covered from head to toe, and with gift memberships and e-gift cards available, Dollar Shave Club can help you cover the names on your holiday shopping list too. So give the gift of a holiday shave and a bunch more stuff. So listen, I want you guys to love Dollar Shave Club as much as we do, so I've arranged for you to try your first month of their best razor along with travel-sized versions of the shave butter, body cleanser, and yes, butt wipes for just $5.
Butt wipes.
I know. Dude, once you try it, you'll never go back. After that, replacement cartridges ship for just a few bucks a month. It's the DSC starter set. Get yours for just $5 exclusively at dollarshaveclub.com/cast. It's dollarshaveclub.com/cast. Thanks, Dollar Shave Club.
Yeah.
You can be looking good for the
Appreciate it.
holidays. A lot of holiday parties and stuff you got to go to. You got to be looking your best.
It's true.
And they can do it all, top to bottom.
Why is Emperor Palpatine evil?
Why?
He's literally connected to the dark side of the Force.
Yeah, where did he come from?
His mom?
Ben? Oh, God, sorry. Sorry. Good one.
God.
I was gonna say
Okay.
he doesn't have a mother.
Sheev Palpatine. I don't actually know.
She?
What? His first name is Sheev. Or
Oh,
Shev,
his
or
first
something
name.
Whoa, no.
The mom.
You don't know?
He's going to tell the story of once upon a time.
Once upon a time, Palpatine was a kid
So he just
who
shows
decided
up?
to be evil.
He just shows up?
I'm pretty sure. So it's basically just the Sith brainwash him to some extent.
Oh, so he was a good guy.
He gets mixed up with the Sith and Darth, whatever his name is.
Mixed up with some bad people.
His master was like, you should be evil, and he's like, yeah, that sounds great. Let's be evil, and then they took over the galaxy.
I'm trying to look it up real fast, and when I kept trying to autocorrect to Emperor Penguin. So all I could picture was a penguin in a robe, just zapping lightning out of its flippers.
Well, there actually is a species called
If
the
you look up
Penguin.
Sheev Palpatine,
No, I know.
Makes it
That's
even better.
Yeah.
let's find out. Darth Sidious, which is a brilliant name, just brilliant, just perfect for
Darth
your villain
Sidious.
Sidious?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is Insidious.
I see.
just like Darth Maul.
Man,
Yep.
those
Isn't that
writers.
creative?
Those writers, there's cream of the crop.
But now we have Kylo Ren. And then we also named our
He's not Darth.
main antagonist, Ren.
Darth Plagueis. Yes, thank you,
Trained him.
Broadcast. Plagueis was his master. So,
They have
according,
some shitty names.
yes, this is Star Wars. Star Wars has all these weird names.
What about Darth Diseased?
It sounds like they were.
I can't wait for Darth Evilness.
It sounds like they were trying to make names that just sound the most evil.
No, the Star
Lord of
Wars
that
names.
guy.
The Star Wars names is some of the worst names. Like, fucking villain from Episode 3. What's his name? General Grievous?
Yeah.
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 It's so dumb.
Yeah, Plagueis,
We got Dooku.
Sidious,
though.
Grievous.
Dooku is his
Mischievous.
real name. his Sith name was Darth Tyrannus.
Oh
Really?
my god.
Tyrant.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Really?
It's true.
Man, Lucas.
He's
had some good
The
ideas.
Sith Lord who made the rule of Tool, his name is Darth Bane. Isn't that creative?
Oh,
Good.
Skywalker.
And this franchise doesn't sound as cool as everyone makes it.
It's got some weird names. Do you notice that the new trilogy, as far as I know, doesn't have, or the new movies don't have Darth anything? Because they're just kind of dumb.
Yeah, like Kylo Ren. His name's.
Like, what is Darth
Man.
Vader? Vader's not. It's like a German word. I know it's like the German word for father, or whatever, in some kind of twist. But
Oh man, so they
but-
gave it away as soon as they.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't planned that he would be Luke's father right away.
You think so?
No, I don't think so. I'm
But
pretty
what
sure that
about
wasn't.
what
the case.
about the movie where Anakin goes evil?
They made
I don't know what
those
his backstory
after
is.
4, 5, and 6.
Surprise! They made those afterward.
In the picture they have of him on his wiki,
For Palpatine?
he looks so sad.
I mean, look at his face. He looks like a California
I know, but
raisin
the-
with legs.
The thing they have
Well,
for the
California
wiki is
raisin
just like
anyway.
he's looking at you like it looks like kind of like a pug that's just like, I'm so misunderstood.
Yeah, so Palpatine doesn't have any history. He just was like, he was born one day on Naboo, and then just decided to be evil. Join the Sith guys and
Man, that's kind of
take over the
disappointing
galaxy.
because he like turns.
But this is
should be
literally your
inspirational.
story. You
Yeah.
just decided to be evil.
Yeah, I know, but like he like turns one of the most powerful Jedi evil, but he doesn't really have that much of a backstory. That kind of sucks.
He just wants to be evil because he loves it.
Yeah, it's great. Look at all that evil. Like he can shock the shit out of people.
Yeah,
He can do it. Make people do what he wants.
I guess.
He took over the whole fucking galaxy.
Yeah.
Who killed him?
His own apprentice.
Did
you not see these movies?
The,
oh no, you haven't. You've only seen
the
the one.
kid with
snake.
the kid with the two
The kid
swords,
with the snake. Yeah.
the kid with the two lightsabers. Oh no, that's a video game.
Yeah, that was Star Killer.
Harry Potter
Harry Potter. Now you're just messing
threw
with
him into a volcano
They are clearly two different series.
after he bit off Harry Potter's
One's
finger.
one's wizards in space.
Harry Potter uses Hello Homoris.
That's what Jedi are. They're space wizards.
I know,
Yeah.
that's what they're wizards in space.
It was the resurrection of the fantasy.
Wizards?
genre, in a way.
Spizzards? Space wizards?
Biz wizards?
That
Spizzards?
sounds like space lizard.
Bizarre.
It kind of does.
This is gonna be the weirdest episode of Death Battle Cast. Thanks for coming along. With
Yeah.
the ride.
So we got a death battle coming up, and I know we can't talk about it too much until it's come out because we don't want to give away any spoilers. But I did want to bring up something that I've seen people talk about, because we ran into a little bit of a situation with Sephiroth in particular in terms of how to research him that we've never really had to deal with before, and that's the case that Sephiroth in the game of Final Fantasy VII, you technically don't actually fight him until the end because Sephiroth is really dead the whole time, and he's using dead
Yeah.
the whole time, and he's not there whenever you see him. He's using other bodies that look like him to interact with you, and it's a confusing mess essentially. But the problem that came up was if all the stuff that we're seeing that Sephiroth if we're seeing all the stuff that Sephiroth does, can we still apply that to like Sephiroth in general?
Because they're like
it's not technically Sephiroth.
false bodies or clones,
Yeah.
whatever you want to call them.
And it created kind of a confusing mix of like what
Yeah.
Sephiroth was capable of doing.
So the short version is it's understood that everything that those Sephiroth clones can do, Sephiroth himself is at least capable of doing that much. A lot of the stuff that you see, not all, but like a lot of the stuff that you see the Sephiroth clones doing, it's very reminiscent of Sephiroth before he fell into the live stream and became this like weird god thing. So with that logic in mind, we figure, okay, it's probably safe to say that he's capable of doing like all this stuff. But we do keep in mind that yes, this is like false bodies for Sephiroth. Yeah, we take it all in mind.
Yeah.
So it's the plot of Advent Children.
kind of.
well-
I mean, Advent Children is Final Fantasy. It's still the same villain. At the end of Final Fantasy VII, it's implied that you kill Sephiroth for good, but then Advent Children comes out and is like, surprise!
Yeah, but
he's
like
still
from
down
what you
there.
just said, it sounds like the same thing. Like throughout
kinda
most of it, he's manipulating
Well-
these clones.
In Advent Children, it is a little different because he creates those people, right?
Yeah, they're manifestations of his will.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's like he takes images from the live stream that of people who have died, and then rebuilds them into vessels for himself.
One of them literally becomes Sephiroth in the flesh at the very end.
Whereas in Final Fantasy VII, he's reaching out to physical people who do exist already, like Cloud and like Jenova, the alien mother that he was kind of sort of clone born from.
Infused with?
Yeah.
What I don't understand about Apron Children is why was it needed for the Jenova cells to push one of the clones to actually become Sephiroth? It seems very minute.
We discussed that. The fact that he needs the Jenova cells in order to become Sephiroth again.
Like, why?
What was it again? It was something like he's not perfectly. He created the cells. He needed the Jenova cells in order to attain his body because, like the new bodies didn't have the Jenova cells at all, or they didn't have enough, or something like that.
Oh gosh, it was some. I think you're right. I think it's pretty much exactly what you're describing.
I don't know if
Keep
we
in mind,
covered
we've
that.
already moved on to the next project.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Or
like
two.
up my eyeballs in the next one. The second episode of season 4.
Yes.
Wait,
or 5.
5.
Yeah. I do remember us talking about that and basically coming down to he just needed more Jenova power inside of him to an extent to become the Sephiroth of legend.
The Final Fantasy story is very strange.
Yeah, it's a lot of like really on the nose symbolism and then not really like ignoring that symbolism later. I think it's really funny that they make this big deal out of the one-winged angel.
Yeah.
And like he's got one wing and it's like a symbolic of his fallen heroism, that he was this big hero and he was supposed to bring Shinra to the promised land, and he was like their Jesus. They literally created their Jesus, and then he fell to the dark side and became a Palpatine.
Yes!
And then by
he's
the
got
end of the game, he's
well, and then he's got the one wing to like symbolize that, like he's been clipped
His
and
fall,
it's
right?
black
Yeah, yeah.
and he fell. But then in future like stories, just like anybody can have a wing, just one wing, for no fucking reason other than they're Jenova people, I guess.
I mean,
it
'cause,
like completely
at
kills
one
the whole
point
idea of
Genesis
it.
gets one though, right? At one point Genesis has one, right?
Genesis has one, NGL has one, Cloud has one in Kingdom Hearts, because it's theorized that he has the other black wing, and he does in Kingdom Hearts. Whether or not that's canon, but like the general idea is that he should have the black wing anyway.
It's weird because
like
they interact based on their story in that other medium.
Yeah.
So it probably borders on actual canon. I don't know.
Oh, the Kingdom Hearts stuff?
Yeah.
I mean, to an extent, yes. We looked at that stuff with such a grain of salt, though. But because a lot of those non-canon stories will still draw from the canon stories. But then the canon stories will ignore the non-canon.
Right.
Right.
Like, that's generally how it works.
And then, like 3 seconds later, you're hanging out with Goofy or like singing the song from The Little Mermaid.
Well, that's what's so weird about Kingdom Hearts is that everyone's there, right? But they're all still doing their own thing. Like, I think the only people who directly interact with them is like Squall, because he was like part of the story. The girls from Final Fantasy X too, because they like guide Sora to do something. But like when Cloud and Sephiroth show up, they're just there to fight.
Yep.
Just
I mean, it still boggles my mind on like how that came together. Like somebody pitched that and was like, "We're gonna take Disney and Final Fantasy, and we're gonna mash it together
about
with
how you
this
pitch
new
it, brother.
character."
It's all about it
and
came together.
And somebody was like, "Yeah, do it.
Go for
and
it.
And it
you just
totally
gotta give them a
worked.
chance.
Yeah.
Well, they just give you the chance, Chad. You're like, we're gonna take a shot on you.
They
We're
did,
gonna
and
take a shot on you.
it paid off. It's a huge
Here's
franchise. Everybody
Mickey
loves it,
Mouse.
but it's like it's still so weird when you think about it.
it'd be like if you tried to mash up Breaking Bad with like
Oh, please.
Looney Tunes.
Yeah,
It's just like, how? Why? Maybe it could work.
create a new original character.
You know what?
And have them
We're gonna
cameo
take a
at times.
chance on
I
that.
mean,
Take a chance on you.
Final Fantasy, like, sure, Final Fantasy has its very serious stories, but it's still ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, there are crazy things happening in Final
Breaking
Fantasy
Bad is just
all
the first
the
thing that came to
time.
mind. It's not like
Yeah.
a perfect.
Like,
Think how crazy they could go with a new one with what Disney owns now.
With the
Star Wars,
Wars and
Marvel,
Marvel.
like
I mean, that's what they're doing with Kingdom Hearts 3, right?
Oh, I'm
Really?
sure.
I don't
Yeah.
think.
I don't.
thought
I
they were
think
bringing
they're.
one of them in.
I think they are doing that, but it's like tightly under wraps. Cause that'd be awesome. Like that'd be the mind blowing.
I know that's the rumor, that they're
Yeah.
incorporating that stuff into 3.
interesting. Yeah, so like BB-8 joins your party.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know if that's what's actually happening. For all I know, it's already been debunked. But I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, we're really excited to be bringing Sephiroth versus Vergil to you guys next week.
What interesting things, because the Vergil preview comes out this week, right?
Yep.
It
is
What
out.
interesting things did you guys run into with Vergil?
Nothing.
Nothing? He's just
No, we'll save it for next week, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
We
so we
want
gotta
to blow the lid off this whole discussion in the next podcast
Gotcha.
episode.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we could talk a little bit about how these characters, since they're not the main characters and they're not even like they're very present in their stories, but they're not always there. They're
Not
very
on
rarely
screen
on screen
all
or
the
with
time,
the
yeah.
characters. So it was very difficult to find like relevant feats and like measurements for them.
The good news for both of them, but especially for Vergil, is there are other characters that serve as the heroes in those stories who have very similar backgrounds and traits and
I mean, he just blatantly,
powers in general.
Yeah.
blatantly has a twin brother. So
Exactly,
in
yeah.
theory, because I'm not a reacher, in theory, he should.
Vergil
He should be comparable to them.
Vergil and Dante are extremely comparable, and
Yeah.
Sephiroth is extremely comparable to a lot of other soldier members like Cloud.
although with Sephiroth, it is understood that he is strictly better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Vergil, he and Dante are more or less equal-ish.
yeah.
Yeah, but we dig into that in the episode, so that'll be fun. And I do want to congratulate Torrian on a job well done on the animation. It is complete. Noelle is finishing up the sound as we do this,
Oh, well, thank you.
and
you. Just-
that wraps up season 4 for you. You're moving on to season 5.
Doing my job. Yeah.
And not giving anything away. It's definitely a whole different project that you're working on now.
You know what? It's so pretty. I'm so tempted to like throw screenshots out there and like relinquish my position because of it.
Relinquish your position.
He's like ready to spoil it and get fired. Is that what you're saying?
No, just like some screens, like some pretty old screenshots, because
Post a
we
screenshot.
switched renderers.
Of the ending.
We switched renders, which has been like a nightmare, but a blessing, I guess. So, I don't know. We'll see. Be on the lookout for Nick's Twitter, because I'm gonna post it to Nick's Twitter.
How are you gonna get on my Twitter?
Yeah, I
How
need
you
to check
gonna
it
get
out,
in
man.
it?
I haven't even seen the rendered footage.
Have
yet.
you hacked Nick's Twitter?
I might.
I'm gonna change my password.
That's his plan. He has a keylogger.
Oh, no.
Set.
I'll do it from my phone.
It's on your phone. It's
No.
everywhere.
Oh no.
Anyway, please, next week we will be talking about the episode in depth and answering a lot of questions about it. So looking forward to that.
Should we do something for the next week's podcast, since this is the last episode of the season? Should we do something cool for them?
It's not the last podcast episode of the season.
Not the podcast, the death battle.
What are you saying?
I don't know. Maybe we'll figure it
Season
out.
Finale.
We should
do something special.
we should blow something up.
We should blow something.
blow up the Christmas
I was thinking more so like
the
behind
TV.
the scenes footage, but
You know what?
okay.
Yeah, I don't know. We can see what we can do. But our something special is usually we take the very slight break we get in an entire year to try and get as ahead as humanly possible for next year's production.
So it's not really a break, is what he's saying.
Yeah, that's, that's not a break.
I know.
No.
We're gonna work
It really
on it.
isn't.
It's not. Death battle. Yeah. Hey. But you know what? We're gonna take a little break from the show for a second to talk to you guys about Blue Apron. If you guys haven't done this yet, you have to do this. Blue Apron has been a long-time sponsor. I mean, every single episode of Death Battle this year, and then a handful of other shows throughout the year. And we really, really, really love the product. So. If you haven't heard of them yet, Blue Apron is a leading meal kit delivery service in the U.S. And while many people know what they do, many don't know about the types of meals you eat when you cook with Blue Apron. You're not just having burgers for dinner, you're making short rib burgers with a hoppy cheddar sauce on a pretzel bun. And you guys have heard me talk about that a whole bunch. Like, I love how fancy the meals sound. You know, you can impress anyone. Just be like, oh, what'd you make? Oh, you're not just burgers. Like I said, it's this long slew of words, and you're just like, that's right. And you serve it, and it looks amazing, and it tastes great. Or you're preparing like seared steaks and thyme pan sauce with mashed potatoes, green beans, and crispy shallots, all in under 45 minutes and without a trip to the grocery store. Which, if you're like me, I absolutely detest shopping. Had to do it last night because everyone was sick, so I took care of everybody and then went shopping forever. And I'm just sitting there just being like, oh, I wish I had my Blue Apron box right now. If you've tried Blue Apron, then great, you should continue to do that. And also,
Are
I realized I definitely did something there. So, listen, so like, I was talking a little bit earlier, like I love getting to sit down and like you try all these new and interesting recipes. Like there are things that have been, like you get to go online and you get to choose the meals that sound good to you. So you don't just like have this random box just show up. But because of that still, like I've tried stuff that I never would before and they're really easy to cook and they're super delicious. All the ingredients are perfectly proportioned. So like it cuts down on food waste and it's just, I cannot stress enough how easy it is. And like it feels rewarding when you cook this like really awesome meal. And then, let's see. So Blue Apron offers 3 plans. There's the 2-person plan, meals that serve 2 people, right? Choose from 8 new recipes per week with the choice to receive either 2 or 3 recipes any week. There's the family meal plan, which is meals that serve 4 people, and you choose from 4 new recipes per week with the choice to receive either 2, 3, or 4 recipes any week. And then there's the wine plan, and I am so excited to talk about this.
Wait, is this happening?
Yes. So they have a wine plan where 6 bottles of wine from renowned winemakers are delivered monthly. Got to try it out, and it's awesome. Like, I enjoy alcohol. I don't think that's a secret. And like, I drink wine, but I'm not the cultured wine drinker, right? I've tried different kinds. I can understand like the different tastes, but like it comes with a little card. It explains to you about like what the wine is and what it's good paired with, so it like perfectly complements the Blue Apron meals.
That's great.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. So like you're
super fancy.
exactly. Really, Blue Apron will just elevate your fanciness. So listen, Blue Apron is treating Death Battle Cast listeners to their first 3 meals. That's a $30 value with your first order if you visit blueapron.com/DBC. So check out this week's menu and get your $30 off with free shipping at blueapron.com/DBC. Blue Apron, a better way to cook. I know I went off on a while about it. I really like Blue Apron. You guys should check it out.
Blue Apron, can we get some of that wine?
Yeah, we had
Like
some
here on cast? We could totally show it off. Just saying.
Yeah.
That could be fun.
We'll bring some. It'll be good.
We should cook up a Blue
have
Apron
a
meal while we're doing the
And it's just
podcast
fancy, and
sometime.
we'll have our little like wine and dinner party.
Yeah.
Great.
For totally not selfish, I want to drink wine reasons. just show it off, right? You know.
Yeah.
Because we love Blue Apron. They're such a good sponsor, and we like wine.
How long would it take you to get through a whole bottle of wine?
How long do I have?
No, how long would it take you? Like if you just went straight?
Me?
Like if you sat down and you couldn't get up until it was empty?
It depends on the wine.
I hear Austin laughing too.
But-
You sweet summer child. I would open your world up. Like,
Whoa. Whoa.
Wait,
that sounded way worse than
Whoa,
I would
the weird
like,
part is that
I
I'm
feel
curious.
dude, I could kill a bottle of wine way too fast. Like,
Are we talking minutes, seconds?
Hours.
oh yeah, I mean, well, like, I wouldn't like. I can tell you that I have never sat down and been like, I'm gonna chug wine, but like,
Seems like a bad idea.
I mean, like a bottle is like,
You sit down.
Easy, dude.
You
That's
couldn't
like-
get up from the seat until you finished the bottle of wine. How long? An hour?
am I minutes?
You're
dude.
laughing. You're not
Like,
giving minutes.
No problem.
A
Yeah.
whole bottle of wine.
Yeah.
Minutes.
Also depends on how comfortable the chair is, maybe.
So you're just sitting there chugging it.
we're talking
if
about,
it's taking
like-
you minutes,
Concrete.
I mean, am I trying to get rid of it as fast as possible, or do you want like an average?
you just can't get up until you finish it.
Right. Am I
needs
incentivized
motivation.
to get up?
Oh, I lit your chair on fire, so now you gotta finish.
Oh, then yeah, I just chug the thing. But like, dude, like a bottle like it.
I mean,
bad.
it's not like a heavy beer or something like that. It's not gonna necessarily be as volatile in your throat.
beer, volatile in your throat.
It opens up your world.
Yeah, there you go. Man.
Okay, sure. Well, then maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll bring
Yes.
Blue Apron wine here, and
We'll,
chug a
we'll
bottle
get
of wine
a bottle for each of us,
and
and
see
we'll
how long it
see
takes
who finishes first.
Before the
I'll
podcast
judge
ends.
because I don't even think it's fair. Oh wait, Nick, you can't. Or will you?
you can do it, whatever.
We should
don't-
totally do that for no reason.
Nick will judge.
Other than to
but,
promote
All right.
Blue
but
Apron.
Torrian and I will get a head start.
Just get
because
smashed.
You're Irish.
Whoa, Ben!
My favorite
Whoa!
part of this.
Whoa!
Favorite part of this is I don't know if you guys can hear it. Like Austin just laughing in the background, like an hour. He's like, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. All right. I think that's a good time to show up some art from you guys.
Let's do that.
Yeah, let's bring up the first one. We love seeing
I
these
love this.
sent in with the hashtag DeathBattleCast.
Oh, that's Cloud and Etta from, we got Tyson Crevier, if I'm pronouncing that right. I hope I am. He says, okay, so here's some fan art for you guys. So here's Cloud and Etta.
Oh my
That's
God.
awesome.
I like it.
It's not the first time Cloud's cross-dressed. Malcolm Joestar says, this is a fusion of Cloud and Bayonetta. Cloudetta, as I like to call it. I love, you're not an anime character unless you have belts where they don't belong.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good.
I appreciate that attention to detail right there.
Yes, for sure.
Need more belts.
Those are really cool.
Suddenly, our crazy, stupid community death battle is worth it.
Yeah, it's paying off in the fan art section.
In dividends.
All right, let's bring up page 2.
We've got
Oh, God.
Amy.
Oh, no.
Doodling during Death Battlecast is so much fun, but when I heard this, I knew it was time to draw Ben as a zombie clown.
This is great.
This is what I look like, apparently.
This is great.
That's
And Tyson C. also joining in with a sketch of Betrayal Incarnate.
See, Ben?
This is why we don't trust you.
yeah, look at you.
Apparently.
See, Ben?
Clearly.
This is video evidence.
This is the evidence.
I can't wait for him to do the chibi picture, but as a clown now.
Oh, no. Cartridge?
That has really blown up.
Yeah.
This chibi Ben with the fat cheeks.
Chi-Ben.
I was just about to go there. You took it from me.
We can go there together.
Chi-Ben.
Man.
There we go.
All right.
Page 3?
Quick, is there a page 3?
more?
Get away from the clowns. Oh,
Yes,
just kidding.
more clowns.
More clowns.
John Peter Alstrom strikes once again. Ben, secret zombie, secret clown, secret mad scientist, and maybe secret Santa. Awesome Death Battlecast. Can't wait for next week. Thank you so much, John Peter Alstrom. I'll always love your artwork.
Dude, the middle one's got like a Spawn mask going on. It's got like a Violator thing happening.
A little bit, yeah.
Very cool. And
Like,
also,
well, it's Pennywise, but
he seems to be rocking a pretty wicked crotch bulge. I'm just gonna point that out there.
I mean,
It's like, that's like, might be on David Bowie levels. Like the rest of the pants can barely contain it. You can see the
I
marks.
like how Doc Ock
I mean,
has
he's
that.
going for, photographic, accuracy. Like, there's got to be some.
There you go. I thought you were gonna go. He's going for scary because there's nothing more terrifying than a clown with an erection.
I mean,
Seriously.
in fairness, that scared me.
Yeah, it's terrifying. I just think about that. Name something scarier right now. Clown with an erection.
I'd look at that clown and be like, I wonder what he's having.
You can't do it. You'll say you'll have what he's having,
Well, I mean, anything with an erection automatically becomes scarier.
but it's weird with a clown because
Especially
they're
if it's-
supposed to symbolize wackiness and fun and
Anything with
they're
an
like
erection
really
becomes
associated with
scarier.
kids parties.
Especially if it's rapidly approaching you.
Oh.
like it's just like,
Like, I wouldn't run away from me.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's the reaction.
I don't think I would run from him. I just wouldn't want him to touch me. I'm like, get away.
you're trying to get away. You just hear the like squeaks chasing
Yeah.
after you.
Squeak.
And in the end, he just gets close. You're like, oh no! And then he just whips out one of those really long balloons and makes you a balloon animal.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah. So
Just
you
don't
put a
touch me with
positive
your.
spin on the
Don't
story.
touch me with your erection.
Bet you didn't think the clown erection joke would end in hope.
I don't know about hope.
It's not his fault he has an erection. He's a clown.
That's just what they do, right? What?
That's how it works. Oh, God. All right, well, there's also this Blues Brothers clown.
Oh, I got skipped.
And then
Whoa!
There's a
Whoa!
Photoshop we didn't get to show, but
Are you serious? Is this a thing?
Do we have
we showed it, but. Oh, yeah.
That's
I saw
awesome.
this from Chink. Sprites for Wiz and Boomstick. I know the Wiz sprites are based on a Genos sprite sheet.
oh, there you go. Oh, that's why the arm's extending and stuff.
Dude,
yeah, I don't know about the Boomstick one.
I love that Captain's like we get the Wiz vs. Boomstick suggestion a lot, and Ben and I always joke around like that'll be the final episode of Death Battle. But this is the first
Joke
time.
around.
I mean, well, it's gonna be the final episode. But like,
Bring it on.
But I love that Captain's just like, not only will I suggest this fight, but I have made you sprites. Like your move.
This needs to happen.
Oh, hell yeah, it does.
These sprites are super cool.
Maybe do like a fun DBX. That way it's not official.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's really awesome, man.
You guys are just so talented.
I know. Wait, why you get to shoot why are you shooting Chi?
Like I said, it's based on the Genos sprites. But I'm shooting energy blasts out of my robot hand.
Yeah.
I didn't know it could do
So it makes sense.
Well, it can now.
They've made canon.
I'm totally cool with that.
Yeah.
Like, you've got a shotgun in your leg. Why can't I have a gun on my hand?
You're also doing like.
I mean, I'm fine with you having a gun in your hand, but like that looks like a particle cannon or some shit.
It could be.
Oh no.
Who are you to judge?
It's actually the Death Star laser compressed into an
No,
arm.
no, not the Death Star laser.
No, it's Death Star laser. That's canon now. Wiz can blow up planets with just his arm.
Okay, I was gonna say, dude, what's the new one? I'm blanking on the name of it. The
planet Death
from the most recent Star Wars. Not,
Oh, the Star Killer
Killer
base.
Star Killer.
Yeah,
That's what I was
it's the
gonna
Star
say.
Killer
Star
base in my hand.
Yeah, the one that kills like all the planets.
Like a solar system.
Yeah, just eat a sun.
Yeah.
That was
Wiz can
so
just do that.
goofy.
That was stupid.
Oh, hell yeah.
It was so goofy.
I don't know. It was stupid.
I
but
mean,
it was
they
silly.
have to like absorb a sun's power, and then they blast the thing out, which looks kind of like butt cheeks with an anus every time.
What?
Have you never? It does. What
are you talking
I literally watched it last night again, and they have a couple shots.
I don't
where it's
remember
like
that at all.
The Star Killer, and there's like the hole where the thing fires from, and then there's the other two parts, and they're curved.
Are you talking about? Hold on. It's been a little while since I've seen Force Awakens. There's the trench run thing that they do. Is that the
Yeah.
butt crack?
Yeah,
The
there's like
metaphorical
the
butt
main
crack?
hole
Oh,
where the red beam fires out.
You know what? I can see it.
Thank you.
I can see it. I know
I
what you're
know-
talking about.
I don't remember.
It's a giant butt.
It is. It is.
It's a giant butt.
Okay.
It's a giant butt.
It's dead
what
now,
it
so
is.
whatever. There's no more space butt, but
Sure.
yeah, see?
That's.
It's not that
Like tilt your head to the side.
Like
it looks like
there's a shot
it looks like a Pokeball right now.
specifically in the show that I remember I was like, wow, that looks like a butt.
I think you guys are.
Oh my
Really stretched
God. This is.
But we call the Death
You
Star a
can
giant
totally
pimple.
see it. It's like if a dude is bending over right now.
This is so unapologetically the same shit as the Death Star.
Yes.
That's the point.
Like, that's
Well,
stupid.
Force Awakens is the entire original trilogy.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
People
that
complain
kinda
about that
makes-
shit all the time.
That
It's
kind of makes
not.
it suck.
It's fine. It's fine.
I enjoyed the movie
Nobody
a lot.
said it was bad.
And there are original elements. I'm not saying it's just that, but like they definitely followed the formula.
I don't think
To an
anything.
extent.
I don't think anything that movie's original.
all right. We're done with this conversation right now. We've done this before.
Why am I getting?
Because you're complaining about the Force Awakens. It's like,
Wait, why
That's too fast.
why is he on the ground?
Who did this? Who did this?
where did this come from?
Oh, thank you.
The screw attack bolts are a great touch.
Yes,
Yeah.
they are. They're wonderful. And then of course,
Screw attack bolts? Oh, I just saw
oh my God,
And then he has
to use
math and that's something considered on math.
This is great.
his path to the dark side.
I need all of this sent to me.
Oh my God. This is why he's evil.
I need all of this sent to me. This is gonna be my banner on Twitter. There are many paths to use math that some consider unnatural. I'm not even looking at him.
You know, because you're watching the play together.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh man,
That's amazing.
Thanks, Tyler.
this is great.
It's a community death battle. Palpatine.
Fused
Oh,
with
yes.
Torrian.
No
No,
fusion.
Kidding,
No fusion. But Palpatine versus, I don't know, Voldemort?
That's a classic. I can go for that.
Voldemort?
In a beauty pageant.
You know,
Hey, what's the what's
There you
the
Do you know who Voldemort is?
yes? What's the thing with
Where is
Do you?
Voldemort from?
Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Let's stay on track.
hesitated.
can't blame
What's the thing with the eye?
Sauron?
Yeah, he should fight somebody.
Okay. Also,
What's he gonna
okay,
do?
Real quick. Damn, that was impressive, Ben, because all you got was what's the thing with the eye? And I was like,
Yeah, but like this is the top.
Context clues. We're talking
This
about
is, yeah,
evil
this is
wizard.
the top.
I got it.
And Tower.
I got it. Yeah,
I
no,
got it.
like, you just pulled Sauron out of that hat first try.
We'd be awesome at like Pictionary. Like,
Dictionary team, let's do
like, I
it.
just draw a thing and I'm
Yeah.
like
Thing
on
with
the
eye?
side. He's like Palpatine. Yes. Yeah.
Sauron's weird.
Like he drew a
Like,
banana.
doing his feats, like, you'd have to go off like the Witch King stuff.
Like what does he do? Is he just
No,
a communication
Sauron-
device?
well, he's not in the movies. Like, he's barely in the movies.
Is he just a
Yeah.
communication device?
No.
No.
Sauron is, you know how Gandalf.
Like ways for the people to communicate.
So, real simple way.
In
No,
other
Sauron's not a
dimensions.
telephone.
Okay, real simple way to describe Sauron. You know how Gandalf is like a powerful wizard or whatever? He's that, but he's evil. He's literally the same thing as Gandalf.
But he's just a builder.
But then he died,
But he's just.
and he needs to get the ring back to like
Yeah.
have all of his power back.
In the movies,
So how did
there's
he get-
something else going on where he's a spirit and he's trying to reform his body. But Sauron generally is basically just a really powerful evil wizard.
So he died and became a tower?
Yes.
Yes.
What do you mean?
That's exactly what happened.
He is a tower.
Exactly what happened.
Am I wrong?
you're
Are
not-
you making fun of me?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Palpatine,
You're not wrong.
Palpatine versus Voldemort.
Just saying. How do you guys think this is awesome?
He died and became a tower.
Because Sauron's not the reason people think Lord of the Rings is awesome.
Don't explain it to him. It's fine. It's fine. Palpatine versus Voldemort. Let's do this. Let us know who you think would win and why.
But it's refereed by Sauron, the tower.
Refereed by Sauron the Tower. Yes. Let us
I
know.
feel like I'm missing something.
Hang on. Let us know who would win and
Really
why.
not.
Use hashtag DeathMetalCast on Twitter to send in your answers. And let us know who you think the Tower Sauron would side with.
What? He's not gonna fight.
He's just a tower. What's
He's gonna ref it.
Yeah. So why is everyone so scared of him? He's just a tower.
Oh God.
We don't. We'll talk about that later.
He's got a lot of bad shit to do his bidding, and the ring is trying
commands,
to
like,
constantly get
legion.
back.
Why don't they just knock down the tower, like blow it up or something?
Because he's got a whole army of
Torrian,
evil shit.
Just watch the fucking movie.
Yeah.
You just said he wasn't in the movie.
He's there, but like he's not running around.
He just said he wasn't in the
Yes,
movie.
in the
That's
movie.
not what he said.
For Torrian explanation, yes, in the movie he's a tower,
Okay.
but he's got some very important henchmen that have power.
Hey guys,
And they're
thanks
trying to
for
bring the
joining
ring
us for
back
another
to him.
episode of Death Metal Cast. We'll see you next week. And if you're a first member, please join us for our sudden death episode where we
We'll
explain
probably
shit to
explain
Torrian,
shit to
maybe?
Torrian.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. Shit.
I'm not wrong. You know I'm not.
Bye.
Goodbye.